Yeah, so looking at the industrial automotive storage landscape, we see customer demands and requirements are evolving rapidly. We are seeing higher demand for higher capacity and performance. So the surge in data generation calls for storage solutions with higher capacity without compromising performance. So industrial automotive applications requires fast, efficient storage to handle large volume of data in real time. So for example, if you're in an ADAS data logging application, we may be collecting data at 6 to 7 gigabytes per second. Multiply that by maybe 4 hours, 8 hours on the road. You can imagine how much data is, how much storage is required for that kind of application. So we're seeing a continuous increase in capacity and performance requirements from that sector.
Morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Making It Happen by Sims. It's been a busy year for us podcasts so far this year, and as we close out 2023, we've done quite a few. But we're super excited to have the guest we have on today to join us as we do close out the year. Joining me today is Frank Chen, CEO of Exosend. Frank actually joining us today from China, so we're on slightly different time zones, but nevertheless, Frank, thank you for jumping on with us today. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
No, I'm very well. And it's an absolute pleasure to have you on. So I'm really looking forward to having a chat and getting into this. For those of you who don't know, we Sims International, we work with Exosend primarily in our business, industrial side of the business, on memory and storage. But I think the best thing to do, Frank, would be for you to just give a bit of a background on yourself. I know you've got quite a rich history in the background of semiconductor and memory storage business. All the way through to your current role as CEO at Exosend, where you guys have built a team of more than 100 R&D engineers in a pretty short span of time. So yeah, just want to give a bit of a background on yourself and introduce yourself.
Okay, sure. So my journey in the world of memory and storage began over two decades ago. So in 2003, I started as a DRAM designer at Micron. So delving into the intricate world of dynamic random access memory. In 2006, I transitioned within Micron to become a NAND flash designer, so exploring the realms of flash memory. So 2007 was a pivotal year for me because I took the lead in Micron's SSD development. So here I not only built and expanded a robust R&D engineering team, but also achieved a significant industry first. So introducing to the market the first SATA 3 SSD in the world. So by 2011, under my leadership, we had designed and engineered 3 generations of Micron's SSD products, both for client and enterprise applications. So resulting over 30 million units shipped worldwide. So 2011, I left Micron and joined SandForce. So SandForce is an innovative SSD controller vendor renowned for their data compression technology. So as a general manager of Asia Pacific region, I played a key role for SandForce in engaging with the top tier customers like Apple, Intel, Kingston, and Lenovo, contributing to the shipment of over 40 million units across the product's lifecycle. So spearheading the development of next generation PCIe SSD controllers and firmware. So SandForce's journey through multiple acquisition is a story in itself. I won't elaborate today, but after being acquired by Elsight in 2011, it went through a series of acquisitions. So becoming part of Broadcom and eventually it sold to Seagate, where it transformed into an in-house controller for Seagate. So through these experiences, I not only honed my technical experience, but also developed a deep understanding of the dynamic landscape of ecosystem of memory and storage technology. So fast forward to 2011, after leaving Seagate, I founded Exosend with a clear mission to revolutionize the flash storage market with that are truly customer-centric and application-optimized. So at that time, we recognized the gap in the market and abundance of generic one-size-fits-all products that fail to meet the specific needs of customers. So at Exosend, we address this by offering tailor-made products, whether it's about achieving the right balance in performance, power, thermal management, capacity, endurance, or security. We've got it covered. We understand the intricate details like shock resistance, vibration tolerance, form factor, connector types matter greatly in storage solutions. On the service front, we are redefining the standards with offerings like locked build bombs, product lifecycle support, providing custom manufacturing and testing services to our customers.
Yeah.
But what truly sets us apart is our commitment to our clients through engineering consulting. we don't just sell products. We guide our customers in selecting the storage solution that best fit their unique requirements. Our approach isn't just about selling. It's about empowering our customers with the right tools and knowledge.
Yeah. Okay. No, thank you. I appreciate that. So you touched on some things that I think are quite important to Sims and especially our industrial side of the business. So let's specifically talk about that product portfolio and something that I really want to touch on is customization and just how important it is for specifically for the industrial partners, be that from wide temp, high capacity, custom label, conformal coating, all these things, much more. Just how important is that within your portfolio? And can you just give us a bit of a background on customization and why this is so important right now, especially on the industrial side of the business?
So on the industrial side of the business, really, it's really about service. It's about catering to the customer's needs. So that's where Exoscent developed all of our platform-based technology. Exoscent has a strong focus on firmware platform. So we really built all of our customization mostly through our firmware technology. So that is a major differentiation, a major deviation from the other module makers, other competitors in the field.
Yeah, sure. And I think specifically around differentiation, I just wanted to touch on that and, just to explain to a little bit to our customers about, especially on the NAND side of the business and the production there for Exoscent, specifically producing NAND from the wafer and not purchasing ICs, what's the benefits that you think this brings to the end user in the fact that you guys actually do this compared to others?
We believe that there are multiple aspects of advantage that using wafers will help us deliver better products to our customers in a shorter time. Here, we have our own in-house package design engineers who can engineer our own package design and enable us to build high capacity packages within Exoscent. So that in that aspect, we really cut the lead time for these high capacity packages to less than maybe 1/3 of normally what it takes for a flash vendor to deliver their package to us. So that would enable us to bring our products to our customers at a much faster time and pace than if we were to use Micron or Samsung parts.
Yeah. And just on lead times, just from this side of the business, just to give our audience some explanation, just how important is it that customers do have fast lead times and that, for instance, Exoscent are able to do this for customers?
Well, we believe that, for a lot of customers, not lead time and life cycle support kind of goes hand in hand. So without NAND flash packages, we're able to support our customer at a longer time span and at a faster time to delivery. So with the packages available in-house, we have our own manufacturing operation that can quickly bring these products, from components to finished goods within a very short amount of time. For as short as maybe 3 to 5 days, if the customer really needs these parts delivered to them quickly. As you know, we went through the 2020 supply chain shortage, and being able to deliver products on time to our customer is very, very important. It's crucial to their success. A lot of times, their system is normally made of computing, storage, and memory, right? So if you're short on either one of these key components, you cannot deliver a system.
Obviously, innovation is a massive thing for you guys. You have over 45 US and worldwide patents on storage and related technology worldwide. So you're innovating a way forward. So a big part of this is obviously around R&D, and you guys have built, an R&D center of more than 100 engineers in a very short span of time. So can you just give a bit of information to the listeners on that?
Yeah, so let's dive into how we've grown our R&D center from a modest group of over 20 engineers to more than 100 since inception. So really, the secret is simpler than you might think. So firstly, our strategy is really rooted in creating outstanding products that are genuinely delighting our customers. So this success translates directly into revenue and profits, fueling our ability to expand our engineering capabilities. So Exoscent's growth is a testament to this approach. With an impressive 60% compound year-over-year growth and profitability since our inception, this financial stability empowers us to continually invest in our engineering capabilities. But what does this growth looks like in practice for our engineering capabilities. So XSN began with a strong focus on firmware and SQA testing. So over a 7-year span, we've significantly broadened our horizons. So today, we own in-house PCB design and layout. We perform our own signal and power integrity simulation, and we conduct our advanced thermal simulations for all of our products. Our hardware design capabilities are more robust than ever, and that's not all. We've also developed in-house mechanical design, customer and user softwares, and even ventured into manufacturing, supported by our quality management system. I'm proud to add today our in-house manufacturing operation is IATF 16949 certified for automotive quality management standard. Yet, the backbone of our success isn't just in the tools and the technology we've developed. It's also about the work environment we foster. We believe in creating a space where engineers can unleash their creativity, constantly learn, and grow in their capabilities. In this combination of investment in technology and people that drives our success, innovation, and R&D.
That sounds amazing. And I just want to move now into and how you guys work in different markets and the kind of markets that you guys serve, and specifically kicking off with autonomous vehicles and ADAS. So for those of you who don't know who listen to the podcast, we're referring to advanced driver assistance systems, right? So which are key to assisting drivers in their overall driving process and obviously, improving vehicle safety. So ADAS is really what is believed to be a stepping stone to fully autonomous vehicles, Frank, as you know. So where do you think XSN come in on this technology and how you're serving this market and how you differ to other alternatives out there?
Okay, so ADAS is really indeed essential to the future of driving in our view. So offering enhanced safety and convenience features. So as innovators in the field of memory and storage solutions, XSN plays a pivotal role in servicing this market. So here are several, approaches how we are serving this market. First of all, the high performance storage solutions for real-time data processing, right? So ADAS systems generate and process vast amounts of data in real time. So XSN provides high-speed, reliable storage solutions that ensure quick data processing, crucial for real-time decision-making ADAS. And we also build durable and reliable products for harsh automotive environments. So all ADAS components are exposed to extreme temperatures, vibrations, and shocks. So XSN already meets these challenges by offering products that are specifically designed to withstand harsh automotive environments, ensuring consistent performance and longevity. And customized storage for diverse ADAS needs. So different ADAS applications may have varying storage requirements in terms of capacity, speed, and endurance. So XSN already offers customizable storage solutions tailored to the specific needs of different ADAS systems, from basic driver system to a more advanced autonomous driving technologies. And we're also addressing the issue of data security and privacy. So with the increasing amount of data collected by ADAS, security and privacy becomes paramount. So XSN provides secure storage solutions with advanced encryption data protection features to safeguard sensitive information.
Yeah.
So support for AI and machine learning as ADAS systems evolve, they increasingly integrate AI and machine learning for improved functionality. So XSN enables this evolution by offering storage solutions capable of handling the intensive data workloads required by AI algorithms.
Yeah, and I just wanted to touch on something. So obviously within these kind of systems, overheating and thermal throttling is pretty, unavoidable in high performance NVMe flash storage devices anyway, but more so in ADAS and when we talk about data logging. So which technology specifically do you have in place to tackle these? I know there's things like adaptive thermal control. Can you explain a little bit more for our audience and what that is?
So that's a great question. So let's explore two of XSN's groundbreaking technologies, adaptive thermal control, or we call it ATC, and SuperCruise. So these innovations are reshaping how we think about storage solutions for ADAS. So adaptive thermal control, this technology is all about smart temperature management, right? So imagine a storage solution that you can adapt in real time to varying thermal conditions. ATC does just that. It actively monitors the temperature of the storage device and adjusts its operation to maintain optimal performance. This means in environments where heat can be a concern, ATC ensures reliability and longevity by preventing overheating. It's like having an intelligent thermostat for a storage device, constantly working to keep it at the ideal operating temperature. So Super Cruise, let's talk about Super Cruise.
Okay.
It's about really speed and consistency. So this technology is designed to deliver sustained high performance over extended periods. In the world of storage, it's common to see performance drop after initial bursts of high performance. SuperCruise tackles this issue head on, ensuring that the storage device maintains its speed and efficiency even under continuous heavy workloads. It's like cruise control for a car, but for data, maintaining a steady, high-speed performance no matter the data demands. So both ATC and SuperCruise are part of Exosend's commitment to innovation in storage technology. They ensure that regardless of the conditions or demands, performance and reliability remains top-notch. And it's the kind of technology that makes Exosend a leader in the field of industrial storage.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So we'll come back to a few things in a minute on that, but
Okay.
I just wanted to touch on other markets a bit more so. So it's not obviously just the industrial and autonomous side that you guys are doing some great things in. Obviously, specifically cinema and broadcast and DC as well. And we'll come on to DC in a bit because I've vested interest in myself because that's my background. But let's start with cinema and broadcast. You know, modern day requirements of streaming and broadcast. It's recording in 4K, 12K. You know, there's a super need for high read and write performances. So can you just give us a bit of a detail on the kind of storage you guys have produced to meet these market needs, and maybe some examples of how you're doing that with the true cinema professionals right now?
Okay. So Exosend's products and service caters to the unique demands of filmmakers and content creators, right? So really we have two lines of products for cinema. One is the professional line, where it's catered to, film grade, cinema grade cameras for very high speed data capture. So we have customers who are capturing, 8K RAW at 2.5 gigabytes per second sustained with 0 frame drops using our technology. And then we also have a line of consumer products, for cameras like Canon and Sony. So these include high-performance CFast and CF Express cards, offering the speed and capacity required for 4K and 8K raw video recording. So they have very robust build quality to withstand the rigors of on-location shooting, and very fast data transfer speeds to streamline post-production workloads. Yeah. So our view on cinema storage is we are building an ecosystem of storage for the cinema workload. So we're building card products for capture, portable storage for transferring that data into another location, and then mass storage for processing, editing raw video data.
Yeah, so you guys play not only a role in the actual the production, but the post production just as equally with the products that you serve.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're trying to bring our technology to the cinema industry to allow content creators and filmmakers to create content worry-free.
Sure. Okay. And obviously another area is DC, with a particular interest there for me, myself. I've worked for a data center. So we all know that, the advanced capabilities of computing with large data sets for AI and machine learning is expanding, it's growing, and it's growing at a pace. So I just wanted to firstly get you to explain how you guys work in this market, and then explain a little bit about the partnership you have with Marvell and their controllers, and how that how you service this industry here. I think that'd be good for our listeners.
Okay. So in the realm of data centers, Exosend's product designed to meet the high demands of performance, reliability, and scalability while offering the lowest power consumption to maximize data center sustainability and lower the carbon footprint for data centers. I think this aspect of storage, the power aspect of storage has never been really properly addressed in data centers, and we're the pioneers of low power enterprise storage for data centers. So our high capacity SSDs provide the speed and endurance needed for intensive data center operations, but our cloud optimized solutions also ensures, with fast data access and seamless scalability also comes the design for energy efficiency, reducing the overall carbon footprint for data centers.
Yeah, and you think that's sustainability moving forward with how data centers operate is going to be massive, right? And just how they, in terms of power consumption, it's going to be very important. And you guys are serving that market very well there.
Yes. So think about take for example our E1.S. We can sustain 3 gigabytes per second of performance at 7.5 watts, right?
Mm.
So like a regular E1.S is probably 20 watts. So we're cutting the energy footprint by more than 2/3, right? So what that means is you can actually add more storage density into the box without compromising on your thermal and your power. So
Yeah.
imagine the saving in the rack space, the saving your air conditioning, your thermal solutions, the overall lowering of power, less power, less thermal, even less AC required. So it's overall a very, very good story for reduce TCO and reduce carbon footprint.
Yeah, and you touched there on some of those form factors. E1S, obviously, these are emerging EDSFF form factors that are coming into the DC. That sort of will slowly replace older form factors, and obviously I think that comes into what you guys do from customization and form factors and being able to do pretty much anything. So do you guys see these form factors growing as a need in the DC, and how long do you think before such form factors like E1S become mainstream over the traditional?
Definitely, we're seeing there's a growing trend to move into E1.S because of its, especially with our low power products. It's a very ideal form factor with the highest, it's while offering very good thermals and low power, it also offers a very good storage density, per drive. So
Yeah.
in the space of a U.2, a 15 millimeter U.2, you can fit in about 3 to 4 E1.Ss, right? So that's a lot of storage density you can pack into a small package. The box designers are actually starting to integrate our E1.S with non-standard configuration. Most of the time, and maybe a 2U server will house probably 24 NVMe SSDs. But with our optimized solution, they can pack 36 or even 48 or even higher number of SSDs into a smaller into the same chassis, right? So that can help them reduce the number of servers required to service a particular application and reduce overall cost.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. And outside of data center cinema, in the industrial autonomous side of things, are there any other markets that you guys are looking at now, and even looking in the sort of next few years, any emerging markets that you guys think that you're going to be serving quite heavily with your products?
Yeah. So another side of the storage side we're looking at is portable storage. So while there's a lot of M.2s and 2.5s on the market, but I think on this portable storage, there's a lot of innovation we can continue to make as new standards like USB 4 and Thunderbolt 4 comes to market. The need for high performance, low power, thermally optimized, high capacity portable storage is becoming more and more prevalent, and we are leading the charge in a USB 4 portable storage that's designed with one PCB. So that integrates both the USB 4 controller and an SSD controller. So making the whole design in one piece and allowing even more optimized thermal solution to be designed into the portable storage.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and I just sort of want to touch back a little bit on the industrial side of things, and something that we're seeing, especially from the Siemens side, is more of a need for wide temperature technology. And many of our industrial partners, operate in these extreme conditions. Things like shocks and vibrations that you said. And I know we're taking a step back into industrial here, but with this type of technology, it's starting to become a bit of a bedrock of devices, and for the future and for now. So how do you see the demand for things like wide temp storage devices evolving in the market? And are there any specific trends or developments in or outside of this influencing the design for devices that are extreme temperature environments?
Yeah, so looking at the industrial automotive storage landscape, we see customer demands and requirements are evolving rapidly. So in addition to enhanced durability and reliability, of course, is as always paramount for industrial automotive sectors, we are seeing higher demand for higher capacity and performance. So the surge in data generation calls for storage solutions with higher capacity without compromising performance. So industrial automotive applications requires fast, efficient storage to handle large volume of data in real time. So, for example, if you're in an ADAS data logging application, we may be collecting data at 6 to 7 gigabytes per second. That requires 6 to 7 gigabytes per second of bandwidth. And if you take that multiply that by, maybe 4 hours, 8 hours around on the road, you can imagine how much data is, how much storage is required for that kind of application. So we're seeing a continuous increase in capacity and performance requirements from that sector. And
Yeah.
of course, at the same time, they would require lower power and better thermal optimization, because on the road, it's not like, in a well-maintained data center, right? So thermal becomes a problem, and energy efficiency becomes a growing concern.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
Okay.
for these sectors, minimizing power consumption for storage devices is crucial.
Sure. Okay. And just to sort of close up here and on the conversation, we've touched on a real variety of topics there and technologies and some clear innovation from you guys. But just as a closing statement, I'd just like to get your thoughts and opinion, on technology evolution within storage as a whole in the next 5 to 10 years. Is it more of the same of what we discussed there, or do you expect to see any further major breakthroughs that we haven't really discussed on this podcast?
So my view of the potential major breakthroughs and trends in storage technology, one is the increasing capacity and density, right? So we expect significant advancements in 3D NAND technology. It's set to evolve further, allowing even greater data storage density in even smaller physical spaces. So you think of it like this. So now we're seeing 176 layer, 200-ish layer NAND flash. So within 12 to 18 months, we're going to see 300 plus layer NAND flash. Before the end of the decade, we expect to see 3D flash close to 1,000 layers. So that means it's a 4 to 5x increase in storage density, right? So imagine, with the same, M.2, now you can store, 40 terabytes of data at the end of the decade. That's a lot of data, and that's a lot of density, right?
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah. So up and coming technology, we're keeping it on quantum storage technology. While still in early research stages, quantum storage technology promised to set extremely high speeds and secure data storage capabilities. So this could become more concrete in the latter part of a 10-year window. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, thank you for that, Frank. And I really appreciate you coming on the podcast and having a chat with us. We're really looking forward to the future of XSend here at Sims, and looking forward to seeing how things develop. So thank you so much for your time. I wish you a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will speak soon.
Yeah, thank you for your time, and we'll continue to look forward to working together with Sims and succeed together. So have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, Frank. Cheers.